Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into the pretty specialized world of professional AV infrastructure.
Right, the real backbone of big commercial setups.
Exactly. And our mission is to unpack one very specific piece of it, the WolfPack 1080p VGA Output Card.
And this isn't something you'd find in a home theater. We're talking about heavy-duty modular components for massive matrix switchers.
The kind you'd see in, what, a 9x9 or even a 36x36 system?
That's the one. Critical environments where failure is not an option.
So this is a single one-port slide-in card. It costs about $250. Given that the main chassis can be, tens of thousands of dollars, what's the big win with this one little component?
It's all about uptime and life cycle maintenance. The whole architecture is modular.
Meaning if a signal dies.
You just replace that one card, not the entire very expensive matrix system. That completely changes the math on maintenance and, well, it keeps the whole operation running.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But I also saw a focus on versatility, this MAV multi-audio video concept. It uses DVI ports with adapters. Doesn't adding adapters just introduce more points of failure?
You'd think so, but the R&D here was really focused on handling signal uncertainty.
How so?
By using that DVI port, the card can take HDMI, VGA, even older signals like component video, all with a simple adapter. It means you don't need a clunky external converter, which is far more likely to fail.
I see. So it's actually more reliable.
Way more.
All right, let's talk performance. The headline feature I keep seeing is 100 meters seamless switching.
Yeah, it's incredibly fast.
How you get instantaneous glitch-free switching like that?
It's a high-performance engine that does two things at once. It runs the EDD and HDCP handshakes.
The digital handshakes, basically.
Right, the source and the display just introducing themselves and checking for copy protection.
Right.
It does those checks with the source and the display simultaneously and uses a frame buffer.
And that eliminates the black screen you usually get?
It's gone. No delay.
That's impressive. And for control, I see it has an 8-pin DIP switch on the card itself for scaling resolution. That feels very hands-on.
It is. It gives the engineer direct manual control to make sure the output signal perfectly matches whatever display it's going to.
That flexibility extends to the audio too, right? There's a 3.5mm jack.
You can de-embed the audio right there. So you get a video from the matrix, but the sound coming from a totally different audio system.
Now, speaking of matching things up, there was a really critical warning in the specs.
Oh yeah, you can't mix and match.
You absolutely cannot combine this 1080p VGA card with 4K 60 cards in the same chassis.
It's a strict rule. Mixing those resolutions in one frame just compromises the whole system's stability. It's designed for dedicated 1080p setups.
And controlling all this looks like you have options. Front panel, WebGUI, apps, and RS-232.
Which is key for integrating with big third-party systems. Crestron, Control4, you name it.
How complex is that scripting?
That's the beautiful part. It's dead simple. If you want to switch input 8 to, say, outputs 1, 8, and 16, the command is just I1 and 8 and 16. That's it.
Wow. For coordinating a huge environment, that's incredibly efficient.
It has to be.
And this all starts with quality control. I read about a 6-step testing process.
It's pretty rigorous. It includes a mandatory 24-hour aging process where they just run the card for a full day before it gets a final QC check.
And if something does go wrong in the field?
There's a 2-year advance replace warranty. If tech support confirms it's the card, they usually ship a new one within 24 hours, at least in the U.S.
So you're back up and running almost immediately.
Exactly. Minimizing that commercial downtime.
So really, whether you're building out a sports bar, a casino floor, or a data center, this card seems to be all about reliability, speed, and that deep granular control.
I think so. And if you step back for a second, the truly elegant thing here is how simplicity is used to control immense complexity.
What do you mean?
I mean, think about it. One single, simple text string. That X1 and 8 and 16 command.
Right.
That one little command can instantly reorganize dozens of video displays across a massive space. That, to me, is the real measure of great engineering. Controlling chaos with simplicity.